So we're at the Banyan Tree in Bintan. Bintan is one of the islands in Indonesia. It's part of the Riau group of islands, about 3,000 islands. So these are the gardens at the front of the Banyan Tree Hotel. It's quite a famous chain of sort of luxury resorts around the world. We're in Bintan here. Main entrance hotel is just up there. These are the front gardens. That's how you get here. Basically, the only option to get to Bintan. There's an airport here, but virtually everybody comes by boat from Singapore. It's about 45 minutes on a boat, and 10 minutes from the ferry terminal to the hotel. So these are the gardens of the Banyan Tree. That's the main entrance just over there. Yeah, so I'm staying here. So I'll do a tour of the place as always. It's been a nice afternoon. It's at 25 Celsius. No rain. Not much in the way of wind. Yeah, I'll just walk up the lobby. Hi, hi.
How are you, Blair?
I'm alright, mate. How are you? Good, good. Yeah, because it's the best hotel on Bintan Island. When you get here by boat, you get picked up in a hotel car. As opposed to all the other places, you get picked up in a bus. So you have to wait for everybody else on the boat that's staying at your hotel to get off. Whereas here, as soon as you're off, you're here. Yeah, just walk into the lobby here. See back at the gardens. Alright, let's walk in. That's the gong to welcome people when they get here. See if my buggy's here to take me to my room. The buggy is here yet? Okay, just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to take a picture in the library. Yeah, so this is the lobby of the hotel. It's quite a small lobby. I'll show you who's been here before. I'm sure you all recognize the last two faces there, Kofi Annan, former Secretary General, and Tony Blair, former British Prime Minister. Yeah, so it's a beachside. We'll get to the beach in a minute. Yeah, this is the lobby.
Hello, how are you? My wife is at the spa and she has
Yeah, it's a library business centre through there. A lot of talks with people in there. Which is the buggy? Just have to wait for the buggy. It's quite a large resort. My room is 123. I've got a villa on the rocks. That's right at one end of the resort. So just wait for the buggy. I'll just walk around while waiting for the buggy. Some of the hillside villas and so on just up here. So this place is called Banyan Tree. And that is a banyan tree just up there. It's quite a quirk of nature because apparently it's something called an epiphyte. where the seeds go on another plant, and then I think it's a fig or something, and then so it grows around each other, just like that. So that is a banyan tree. Right at the front of the hotel. Hey, let's go and see if this buggy is ready. You can take me to 123, yeah?
Okay, okay.
Thanks, mate. All right, let's go.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah, that's the lobby over there. This is the banyan tree. Yeah, yeah. Those are all the different villas.
Yeah.
Some shops and restaurants there.
Yes, that's correct. Oh. And we.
Sorry, there's quite a bit to walk, but we're going to walk all the other way to the beach in a few minutes. Okay, boss, thank you very much.
Alright.
Cheers, mate.
One more day.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Yep, thanks, you too.
Welcome.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, so those were all like normal sea view villas that we passed. I think there's 64 villas here. Mine's it's a villa on the rocks, which means it's as close to the seaside as they've built these villas. And that's mine there. 1, 2, 3. That building there. So we'll go inside. Have a look around. So in the middle of an Indonesian tropical jungle rainforest. Saw some Komodo dragons earlier. Saw a baby one and a big one. The big one ran away from human beings, just as I ran away from it. So yeah, that's the coastline. That's the seaside here. So this is a villa on the rocks. It's room Villa 1, 2, 3. So we'll go inside. What's it called? Triangling. Anyway, get 2 keys. Figure out which one opens the door. Yep, got in. First time lucky. So it's my place. Da, da, da. Yeah. What is it? Banyan Tree, Bintan. Triangling 1, 2, 3. All right. So yeah, you get a veranda here. So this is the veranda. Yeah, they're all villas here. There's no rooms as such. You get your own sort of spa jacuzzi just here. You can turn on the bubbles and you press these buttons. The lights and the bubbles come on just like that. Very nice, eh? It's veranda. And the sea, it's the South China Sea. It's about 30 kilometers south of Singapore. Sort of central Indonesia place. It's next door neighbor's villa on the rocks. Yeah, it's the ocean sea out there. Some nice rock formations out to sea as well. You don't see that every day, eh? I think the sound of the waves is nicer than the sound of the bubbles in that spa jacuzzi water. Yeah, the rocks look quite nice there. Some more rocks over there. So they call it a villa on the rocks. There's 4 of these villas here. They've also got like 1 and 2 bedroom places. That comes as a group or whatever. Yeah, so that's the seaside. Some of the shrubs and trees down there. Yeah, and the bubbles bubbling away. Turn that off before we leave. Who can spot a snake? Alright, so I'll show you a room now. Okay, open the doors. Yeah, so that's your banyan tree room here. I think most banyan trees have like these villas rather than rooms. You know, like a little house sort of thing. This 4-poster bed. So leftover lunch.
You've got to get the structure initially to enable your cellular tissue to regrow and grow in the right direction. So the scaffold is...
Yeah, good view out the window.
If you like a trellis.
How positive is this kind of result that we're seeing at the moment?
See what this book tells us.
Because it tells us that that material...
Under the banyan tree.
...structure is the right shape structure of
Yeah, it's a view out the window. Decent view of the ocean.
The team hopes that their approach will not only significantly
You can see the high tide and the low tide mark on the rocks earlier.
injuries to limbs, but could also have more
Yeah, it's a nice room.
far-reaching benefits too.
Sofa come bed.
You can see there might be benefits in terms of peripheral nerve damage, but with central nerve damage, so far we haven't had any treatment. Are we going to see a case of people who've been unable to walk?
Get, complimentary,
being able to walk as a result
local
of this
fruit.
technology in the future?
Let BBC World on the box. Yeah, that's the
we
place, Banyan Tree.
don't conduct research in spinal cord
That's the lobby.
injury,
We start our walk
but
down
we
here
have
somewhere.
started collaborating
And then
with people
1, 2, 3
who do
is
and
just
have for many
way
years.
out right here by the
And
seaside.
by making these
So
types
what
of
we're going to do next is we're going to walk all the way.
they are
the
very
beach
keen
here.
to actually look
Okay,
at
that's
novel
the plan.
designs of scaffolds that can be implanted into a spinal cord injury.
Yeah, the bed's quite nice as well.
Exactly what we're doing here.
So what is it? Welcome to Banyan Tree, Bintan.
From one side of the spinal damage site to another.
It's amazing.
You get your own handwritten card from the hotel manager when you get here. Something written in there.
That this new technology could be available within the
So this holiday, it's, what is it? Bombay, Safari and Bacardi.
It could even help people to walk again. What we're seeing here is a real mix of medical science, material science,
Nice room.
and also engineering technology.
The bathroom in here.
In order to make a real difference to people's
Banyan Tree are quite famous for their spas. So they have their own brand of shampoo and conditioner and bath foam and body lotion and so on. Sports fans? They get 2. What do they have? Bazaar to read.
That's when it gets really interesting. After the break, I'll be in California to see how
That's the room here.
engineers are using
So we'll carry on with our walk.
to help develop tiny robotic medical devices capable of travelling through the human.
Close the door so that when I get back, wrong door, when I get back there won't be snakes and dragons and monkeys and whatnot in the room. They don't know how to open the door, that's why. Yeah, there you go. So it's a villa on the rocks at the Banyan Tree in Bintan, Indonesia. So we'll turn off the bubbles. There's this bug. That one as well. There was a light. Alright, we're going on anyway. I'm not going to bother locking it this time, see what happens. Oh shit, what was that noise? Yeah, there are lots of snakes here. Sound like one hissing at me. I've learned to overcome my fear of snakes to some extent by not thinking about snakes. So, now they could run right above you. So we'll, yeah, let's get up the road first and then we'll have a look back. Yeah, it's a nice place, this Banyan Tree. Stayed at a couple of other banyan trees, one in Phuket and one in Bangkok. Both alright. I think they have 3 banyan trees in Phuket. Yeah, so that's next door neighbour's villa. Alright. It's quite a hilly, so we're on the northwestern aspect of Bintan Island. It's quite hilly as well. So you just have to walk up this couple of hills here. Then it's downhill to the beach at the other side. About 400 meters, I would guess. I've seen 2 Komodo dragons here today. Don't be surprised if you see another one. Those are some of the more inland villas. Those 1 and 2 bedroom places are more inland. If you come here staying at Villa on the Rocks, that's as close as you get to the seaside. The rest of them are built on the hill edge. So nice view, bit of an elevated view. Yeah, so this is your normal sea view villa, sort of elevated from the water. Pretty good view, yeah? The ocean out there, thatch roof villa. Very traditional, I guess our people must have lived thousands, hundreds of years ago. So just a bit further up here on the left, there's a collection of shops and restaurants. A restaurant called Treetops, which does it's local Indonesian food. And then Banyan Tree have their gallery and spa in that complex as well. And there's a swimming pool there as well. Get some pretty nice views because you're quite high up on the hillside. There's some good views of the sea. The gallery sells their sort of own label shampoos and soaps and body lotion and stuff. And there's another gallery which sells clothes and there's stuff that tourists buy. So that's this place on the left here. Let's go and have a look at. Yeah, so that's the pool. Elevated, it's almost like an infinity pool, sort of elevated above the ocean. So this is the Banyan Tree Gallery. Yeah, that's the shop that just sells clothes and lipstick and stuff like that. Treetops is a restaurant, breakfast, lunch and dinner. See Treetops there. One of the other draws of this place is there's a golf course here, Laguna Bintan. I have to walk around the front for that. 8-hole golf course. Some famous guy designed it. Yeah, so that's Treetops restaurant. And the pool. Spa's just down there, we'll go there in a minute. And then that's where they sell all their like toiletries and stuff. That's also Banyan Tree Gallery. All the stuff you saw in the room, soap and stuff like that. You can buy it there and take it home with you. Breakfast, lunch and dinner at Treetops. Yeah, let's just walk down to the pool. There's nobody swimming. Neither will I. You can see the sea out there. Just the northern aspect of Indonesia. Just walk down here because there's a pretty good vantage point down here. You can see miles around from an elevated viewpoint. Yeah, so this is Bintan Island, Indonesia. See the rocks out to sea, and some pretty nice beaches there. There's a lot of resorts that have been built in Bintan. This is one. They've got a Bintan Lagoon, Angsana, Nawana, Club Med. Probably about 8 or 9 resorts. All pretty good. This one's the best. Another island out to sea there. Like a big bay, eh? Yes, it's hilly and forested. Very fertile part of the world. Just come back up the pool. It's the Banyan Gallery over there. Those two buildings. And the pool. Forgot to show you the spa. There's the spa there. The Banyan Tree spa. Quite famous for that. Very popular with guests. Quite pricey as well, I guess. So this is treetops. It's free breakfast for guests. Let's have lunch and dinner here. It's another nice view of the one of these Riau Islands, Indonesia. Pretty good vantage point, yeah. So that was treetops. We're carrying with our walk along that path. Most of it is downhill to the beach from here. Not all of it, but most of it. Nice shot there. At treetops. Yeah, most of it is downhill, but not all of it. Where we just walked from, that area is allegedly it's private for guests only. The other way of looking at it is that once you've actually stayed in that sort of area, next time you come here, if you don't actually stay there, you know that there's virtually no security. Just walk straight past. A lot of it's based on trust. Alright, so we'll, yeah, it's the last uphill bit. And we're at the top of the cliff hillside. And then, yeah, so they have complimentary buggies that take you around the place. Saw what I did earlier. Must be, like, you know, people that stay here, some of them are quite old. Try to walk up this hill. I'm not exactly young and get a bit breathless as well. There's another villa. Yeah, I think there's 64 villas here. I think that they say on their website every villa is different. I mean, certainly the view from every villa is different. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen any Komodo dragons or snakes yet. Lizards. Alright, so we're at the top of the hill now. That's the Banyan Tree, just there. So this place is named after. Gave you a brief description of what it's earlier. Yeah, so the main lobby is just up there as well. That's where they put the banyan tree right at the front. So, nice leisurely walk down to the beach now. All downhill. See more of these sea view villas on the left. So they're saying they're all sort of up on the hill, not as close to the water as a villa on the rocks. So get some pretty good views. Oh yeah, quite nice, eh? Yeah, so for that sort of view and to stay, you pay about these normal sea view villas are about I think it's about 400, 450 US a night. Villa on the rocks, which is what I've got, it's about 600 US a night. And then the 1 and 2 bedroom villas are significantly more.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Very friendly people, yeah? It's always nice when you go on holiday and the locals are more casual than the tourists are. Alright, so we're nearly at the beach. There's a couple of restaurants down here as well. Saffron in the Cove. So we'll walk past that, past another pool, and then down to the seaside. Alright. Typical banyan tree. Most of them are, if you look at banyan tree places, most of them are like, a bit like this in the sense that you've got seaside, built on a hillside, got villas. It's the way they are, it's their brand. Inside it's not sort of a trendy, modern kind of place. It's a lot of wood and sort of traditional architecture and so on. It's a bit boring, I guess, to stay in the same sort of place all the time, so we try a different place each time. Different type of hotel each time. Yeah, so we're nearly at the beach. A couple of restaurants just here on the left. Saffron is like it's a lot of Thai food. And then the one just one floor down from the Saffron is the Cove. They have like Mediterranean food. Saffron's only open for dinner, so you won't see anybody in there. So that's Saffron. I'm not sure what empty is. And just downstairs is the Cove. And I've dripped with sweat, 20-minute walk, and yeah, so that's the Cove. They do have Mediterranean food there. Not a bad view for a restaurant. Whether you're in Tuscany in Italy, Monaco in France, Malta, Cyprus, anywhere like that. Mediterranean restaurant, it's not a bad view. Okay, so we'll, yeah, that was the Cove. Yeah, food. Yeah, this is the other hotel pool. The other thing about Banyan Tree is that the holding company, Banyan Tree Holdings, they also own the Angsana Hotel brand. So the next door is the Angsana Hotel. You get sort of, you can use most of the facilities for each hotel. So if you stay here, you can use theirs. If they stay there, they can use the restaurants here and whatnot. Yeah, so that's the other hotel pool. Just walk down. Angsana is also a 5-star place, so it's not like, putting a youth hostel next to a Ritz-Carlton or something. Right. Yeah, that's the pool, palm trees, sandy beaches, the ocean. So just, there's a few people here. Just walk past these people. The swimming pool at the beach. And go down to the water's edge. That's your typical, it's not typical because it's quite touristy, but that's your beach at one of the Riau Islands. There's 3,200 or so Riau Islands in Indonesia. Put insert repellent on, yeah? Yeah, so this is one of your beaches in this part of the world. That attracts people to this part of the world. Sun, sea, sand, weather, all that kind of stuff. There's some of the rocks here. It's quite a rocky place. Saw the rocks from the room as well earlier. Just walk along here and then I'll show you the Angsana, just the entrance to it. I know it says do not climb, but how far can you fall? And somebody's actually gone all the way to the edge as well. Well done, man. Yeah, this is yeah, so those sea view villas, it's basically like that. That's sort of what you see. And you perch on a hillside, good views of the ocean. They cut the branches so you don't looking at a leaf all day. That's the cove and saffron that we saw on the left. We're at 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Quite sunny earlier. Yeah, so as I said, Angsana and Banyan Tree. Banyan Tree is slightly more upmarket, but they're both. Well, Banyan Tree is 5-star. I think Angsana might 4.5 or 5, but pretty reasonable place. I've stayed at both before. But it's rooms at the Angsana. You don't get villas. That's one of the key differences. And so it's basically about half the cost. Yeah, those are the buildings of the Angsana at Bintan. See, they're all rooms. When you stay in a villa, you don't feel like leaving because it's like almost at home and like just chill out. Yeah. Yeah. The other thing they have here is they have all kinds of different dinners. So they're preparing like a beach. That looks like a wedding they're getting ready for. But you can have a sort of dinner on the rocks. So they prepare a table on the rocks, flat rock, and sit there and have dinner. Looks like preparing for someone's wedding. Good luck to them. Walk along this beach for a minute and then call it a day. That's the banyan tree up there. And you see the building, the green roof, the Angsana. It's got a sister hotel. Same ultimate management. Just over there. Before you pitch. And no video will be complete without getting our feet wet in the ocean, so we'll do that. And looks a bit dirty. Put my trousers up. Okay, let's go. Done. Alright, thanks for watching. I like this banyan tree is pretty good. Alright. So until next time. Until next time, hasta la vista, baby.